friends got quite the surprise when both had news of their wives. My baby is due the same time as you. How the do we keep them alive? This is Dude, We're Dads.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Grace goes in for her appointment.
Yeah.
We're excited. She's supposed to be induced. Boom.
The baby.
There's no baby. No, they told us, the doctor was like, your blood pressure's still the same level. I don't know why I said that. You sound like aggressive right there.
Your stupid blood pressure.
No, they told us weeks ago that her blood pressure was high and that we have to come back in.
Yeah, it was all
she's
urgent.
going to be induced early.
Yeah.
And he said, get your stuff ready because you're more than likely going to be induced this weekend. He said, if your blood pressure is the same as it's been the last 2 weeks, you are going to be induced on Saturday, baby on Sunday. Sick. We're ready. We're pumped.
Yeah.
Said goodbyes at work. Not goodbyes, but I'm like, hey, I'm probably not going to be here this week.
Yeah, this is it.
Boom. Get to an appointment on Friday. Yeah, your blood pressure is the same. Come in next week. Come in next Tuesday. And we're like, what? You just told us last week that if your blood pressure is the same, then we're going to be induced.
This feels like it's just part of the process. We're going to the same hospital. They're doing the same.
I've been told
Yeah.
that their schedule is so busy that they like push people's dates back because they don't have enough room.
We're lower priority.
Yeah.
In some ways, I think that's cool because, like, the more time the kid has to develop.
No, because if the longer you go, because the doctor told us he's going to be on vacation next week.
Yeah.
So if she's going to be ready they're week 40.
Yeah.
If we have to wait for him to come back, that's 41 weeks. That's high risk. Nah. Nope. That pisses me off.
We both got by the system.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because he's going on vacation. And he can't schedule an induction with another doctor with us.
Really?
So your doctor can't schedule an induction if he's not the one doing it.
Yeah.
So if he's on vacation, like this bozo, we can't have our baby planned. We have to wait until, if she goes naturally, like water breaks, we can rush to the emergency room or hospital and they're going to deliver the baby.
Yeah.
But like if you want it to be somewhat scheduled, no.
And you want it to be with the dude.
And if you go to 41 weeks, there's a high chance of a C-section.
Yeah, because the baby's so big. Oh, man.
Grace's friend's baby went to 42 weeks, and that thing...
That's a big baby.
Yeah, but it was like an emergency because the baby, like, it was pooping in there.
Right. The baby poops the whole time.
No. It, like, booped everywhere. Like, it bursted. Like, it's not supposed to do that. And so it could have been... the woman can die from that
Yeah.
And so, if that woman, like, punch that mofo.
Bust some caps.
I'll be pissed.
Dumb doctors.
I'll be pissed.
Yeah, we've both been done dirty.
I should be holding a kid right
now. Both of us should. We were both scheduled.
You should not be here right now.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
My buddy just has his baby.
Everybody's having babies but us.
He texted me last night. He texted me last night or called me and I was in the shower. And I texted him right back. I was like, hey, I was about to actually call you and see how things are going. He goes, my girl's 10 centimeters dilated right now. She's about to have the baby. I'm like, why are you calling me? Like,
go be a dad.
Like, why me out of anybody? Are you calling me?
Yeah.
But then he sent me a picture this morning.
And?
It's a baby.
It's a real baby.
I said, dude, you're a baby daddy.
Yeah. I'm so jealous.
I'm jealous.
Everybody has a kid but us.
He was due on the 13th. So
Cut to like 10 weeks from now. So our wives are 63 weeks pregnant.
No, he was due on the 13th though. So what? 3 days away?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting, dude, we might just end up at our estimated dates. We're a week away from our estimated due date.
Yeah, but that's but we can't on our estimated due date.
Right.
Well, we can.
It's either before or after.
Speaking of which, me and Grace were driving to the mall.
Okay.
And she says, quiz. And I was like, what? And she's like, what would you do in this scenario?
Oh,
like, okay. And she was like, we're driving.
Yeah.
We're just going to the store. My water breaks in the car while we're driving. What do you do?
Get a bucket.
I said, we're going to go to the hospital. And she was like, False.
Whoa.
We're going to turn the car around.
Yeah.
You're going to take me home. I'm going to shower and change, and then we're going to go to the hospital. I'm like, what the are you talking about?
I think she's right.
No.
'Cause
She
it-
said, are you supposed you can't go to the hospital in wet pants? I'm like, you have a change of clothes in your bag that you packed for the
That's
hospital.
true. That's true. But
She
I
goes,
think
you can't do that. I'm like, it's a fucking hospital where pregnant women are coming in all the time.
yeah, I'd want dry pants too, though.
You're at the mall.
Yeah.
Your wife's water breaks. Your guys' house is 40 minutes away.
Right.
Or whatever, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
You're not driving back to the house.
Well, we got the clothes in the car, so I'll just grab her clothes and she'll change in the mall. Damn, didn't think of that.
Another question.
Yeah.
You guys are walking in the mall.
Yeah.
Or water breaks all over the floor.
I get a bucket.
Because it's a lot. Do you just leave it?
Oh, yeah. People. Yeah, I'm leaving the liquid. I'm not, let me go get a mop right quick. Nah.
Grace asked me, she's like, what do we do? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's somebody else's problem.
I was like, maybe you call security while you're running out and saying, hey, this just happened.
Just leave. I would just leave.
That's gross.
Eh.
I mean, I don't care, but it's gross.
Unless that baby already and then it's water and
Mm.
then I feel a little guilty.
Mm.
Any other quizzes? Was that it?
That's it so far.
Yeah. No, I think you still have this movie version of the birth thing where it's like water breaks, kid pops out.
No.
It's
No.
hours and hours and hours. You're good. Go home, take a nap, take a bath, go on a little vacation.
No.
Then make your way a few days later.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's
babies
true.
get born in the car.
Yeah. That would be wild.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind if I
But
didn't
that's
have a
what
doctor.
I'm saying. If your water breaks while you're driving, go straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
You're in the car.
I think that's the way to go.
If anything,
Yeah.
you can text your mom saying, my water just broke. We're heading to the hospital. Can you please grab me some pants?
Yeah. And, she's going to be in pain. She's going to be
But I'm the idiot.
She's going to be a little delirious. So just be like, yeah, we're on the way. And she's like, no, we're almost to the hospital. It's like, oh, I made a wrong turn. Just
I think she knows that in the moment, if that happened, we'd be going straight to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, I think pride has to go to the wayside. You got to shit a baby out.
My buddy said his wife's water broke in the middle of the night. And he woke up and went out into the living room. And he was like, what's going on? She was like, my water broke like 15 minutes ago. I'm doing some stretches and we're going to go. I'm like, what?
I'm going to do some yoga first.
Yeah, what the hell?
Here's what you have to do. To make her feel at ease, you have to piss your pants.
No.
So that both of you go into the hospital soaking wet.
Absolutely not.
You just both walk
I'll just
in.
have a cup of water sitting in my cup holder so I can just pour it on myself.
Yep. Now you're even. It's all balanced. They won't know who to give birth to.
Yeah, but she gets a gown.
Yeah. I got
I
my.
just have to sit there in wet pants like an idiot.
Look so stupid. No, you got a baby bag. You got pants. You're
Yeah,
good.
but it's in here. It's not in the car.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
that's a
my
big
baby
no-no.
bag isn't in the car either.
I need to put that in the car.
I got to be honest. I still haven't installed that car seat.
Dude, you need to get that car seat
It's
in.
really bad.
It's going to be bad when you get to the hospital.
Who helped you install yours?
My dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it to my parents' house tomorrow. And I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
need
do
to
it.
get that done.
I'm going to do it.
Our doctor told us that he put his car seat in on week 34,
Yeah.
and then they had the baby on week 35.
Here's how I'm working around it in my mind. She and I can go in, do the birth thing, and one of our parents can deal with it. You know, there's no rush, man. There's no part of this process that's rushing.
Has she told you to put it in the car?
Yeah, she's pissed. that car seat needs to be in that car, and I just keep not doing it.
Oh
It's
my
really
God.
bad. I need a front pocket. I don't have one.
I know, I took them off.
Did you really?
They said, they said apparently it's a big thing that when the husband goes for the first time to grab the car seat out of the car, like when the woman's leaving the hospital, that the husband accidentally takes the entire base out.
Hell yeah.
You're only supposed to take the actual car
Of
seat
course.
out. Yeah, apparently that's a common thing. I'm like, yeah, how stupid can you be?
Oh, but if they don't install it beforehand, that might be a lot of unprepared parents. They didn't
I don't know.
install it.
My dad definitely helped me with it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you have to there's a lot of hooks you got to put in place.
Yeah.
And apparently if you get in a car accident with a baby seat in the back,
Yeah.
you have to replace the entire baby seat.
That's fair. From a legal perspective, You got to be safe. Her parents got us the craziest stroller car seat combo.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you guys have that?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, blessed.
All we have to
You
do
just-
is...
Yeah. So we got this, like, I'm on a walk with the kid. He's in the stroller. I pull out the car seat, put it in the car, lock it in, and then fold up
Yep. I think we have the same one.
stroller. It might be a Graco.
I think we have the
Graco
same
variant.
one.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've been practicing like my time, like take it off, install it, close it
I have
up.
not.
Oh, I'm getting
have
good. Just don't collapse it while the kid's still in there. You know what I'm saying? They are flexible, but it's
I haven't thought about
better
that.
practice to.
I'm going to like take mine like Dwight Schrute did
How so?
when he had Jan's. He
Yeah.
destroyed it, put the watermelon in it.
Oh yeah, durability test.
She's like, "Where's my car seat?" "Oh, it's in the trunk."
Yeah, he's not wrong. Oh man, I'm gonna Dwight this thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I was a father on The Office, who I'd be.
Kevin.
Kevin or Creed.
You definitely agreed.
It's Halloween today. That's really good timing. It's all bloody.
Yeah. I'm terrified though.
What part? Last time you said you were most scared of the birth itself.
Yeah, that's still what I'm terrified about.
Yeah.
Because if she just bursts,
Yeah.
like we were so close. We are so close. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. But like we were so close.
This is the last time we will sit here until we have children.
Yeah. My buddy already told me, he said, I haven't slept in 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's not even day one.
Yeah.
Like he legit had the baby last night.
Yeah. First few nights are going to be rough. Are you going to bring some sort of gaming device? Do you have something like a Switch?
No.
What are you going to do for 20 hours? You're just going
I
to
don't think
stare
we'll be
there
in
and
there for
care.
20 hours.
You're just going to stare and just be supportive.
They got to have a TV in there.
They do have a TV.
All right, we're good.
And they have told me that you can bring your like PS5 or whatever.
Yeah, but like
Get the whole GTA thing up.
you could bring all that stuff, but then
Yeah.
like what happens when you get in there and she has the baby within 4 hours?
Then it'll
Then
take
you look like an idiot.
3 minutes
You
to
look
put
like
it
an
away.
idiot.
It's going to be 30 minutes or 33 hours.
It's true. but
It's
then
somewhere between that.
That's when I go across the street and play around a golf and come back.
Yeah. Just drop the lady off,
There is a golf course right across the
take
street.
a walk. Oh, I know. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. You and I could go take a little smoke break,
I'm
hit
just
a few
saying.
balls,
I'm just saying.
come back.
There's a driving range.
Yeah.
Grace would be pissed.
Rightly so.
She would be pissed.
She would have every right to be so.
But at the same time, though, by the
What
time,
about us?
By the time she texts me saying I'm about to give birth, like,
Right.
hey, I'm going into labor, I could be back there within 5 minutes.
Easily.
Easily. It's
Yeah.
right across the street.
They're overreacting.
You can see the golf course.
I wish they'd let us podcast in the room.
We can do it in the lobby, the
Yeah.
cafeteria.
I was thinking about the cafeteria.
We could definitely do that. I'm not going to because that would further piss Grace
yeah,
off,
yeah,
but we technically could.
yeah.
Now, if we are in the hospital at the same time, I'm
Which
saying
we
like,
will be.
I'm saying like we see each other walking in and we know for a fact we're both there.
Yeah.
I think Grace would be fine with it.
I'll run it by my wife. We'll see. My gut is saying there's no way that's going to happen.
No.
Yeah.
We could always do like a dude where dad's live off our phone.
Yeah. I'm not much of a live guy. The last time my wife was in this hospital, she was there for a prolonged stay because her dad had a heart attack. So she was there for like a month. But she swears that their fries are the best fries she's ever had in her life.
See, my dad talked a big game about their food.
Yeah.
And we got their food whenever we did the class.
Yeah.
Like we got to go downstairs and eat lunch.
Yeah.
It was mid.
Did you have the fries?
No, but it was
There
mid.
you go.
The food was mid.
The food was
They
mid.
have a lot though. They have everything.
They have the fries.
They have energy drinks. They got protein shakes. They got salads. They
Yeah.
got sandwiches. They got a kitchen that has actual food.
with fries.
It's mid. That's like Hardin Valley cafeteria.
Most of it's mid. But there's one thing.
I am excited for the meal that we get.
Tell me about that.
Like once the baby's born, you get a celebration meal. like you and your wife.
Really?
So you either get salmon, chicken, or steak.
Oh, it's not like a prison thing last meal where you can be like, I want
Yes.
caviar. All right, what are the options?
It's chicken,
Yeah.
steak, salmon.
Like, are there sides or is it just
Well, I'm assuming.
chicken, steak, or salmon? I'd probably be in a steak mood.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to order chicken.
For a sec, I was like, salmon? Too fancy.
I'm not going to eat chicken, though.
I need those carbs. I need that. I need those calories. Salmon's just too small.
It is. Yeah, I feel like salmon has more calories in it than steak. It's definitely a fattier meat.
That was my nickname in high school. Yeah, all right, little celebration meal. That's hilarious. They just bring it in as soon.
No, you order it. I think they bring it up to you.
Yeah.
But you probably have like a menu though with like sides and stuff. I don't know.
That'll be the first thing they eat since they went into labor.
But it's also gonna we were talking about that. I'm like, that's gonna be so cool. But then I was like, wait a minute. You're about to push out a baby.
Yeah.
We're about to be so focused on that. The last thing we're gonna be thinking about is this celebration meal.
I mean, that's the last thing the wives will be thinking about, but we're just going to be hungry.
No,
Just waiting around.
I don't know. I'll be downstairs in that kitchen often. They
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff down there.
You think you're going to be going in and out of the room?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I didn't see that. I'd like to be, but I feel like I'm going to be locked down.
As soon as that baby's born, Grace is gonna say, "Go get me an Italian sub."
Hell yeah.
I should already have one preheated in the car, ready to go.
Agreed.
You get an Uber Eats food.
Yeah.
Again, the food downstairs is not that great.
Yeah, well, she's been doing the gestational diabetes life, so there are a lot of foods that she severely misses.
Grace had sushi yesterday or today.
Sushi.
Yeah, she had sushi today.
Love me some sushi.
Sure.
Pizza sushi. You're not a fan?
I don't like seafood like that.
Okay. I have a very like restricted sushi palate. Like I think the only one that I eat is called pizza sushi. So it's like
it is called pizza sushi.
it is sushi, but it's like barely sushi.
Mm.
It's delicious though.
I ate the chicken tempura roll.
Chimpa tempura.
Chicken
Tempura roll.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's one at a gas station that I
That's
get
disgusting.
every time I realize that, but
That's
I keep
disgusting.
eating it.
No, there is a new place that we went to last night. It's $35 a person.
Yeah.
Which sounds like it's like Brazario's. It's all you can eat food.
Yeah.
But it's Korean barbecue food. And so you can get
Ooh.
you get a bowl for $35. You get a bowl of broth
Yeah.
that sits on a hot pot. It's like a heater that's built into the table.
Yeah.
And you can turn on high and it boils the soup.
Yeah.
And they bring out raw meat and you cook it. You can either put it on the grill,
Yeah.
which is in front of you, or you can put it in your soup.
And it's unlimited.
Unlimited.
Oh my God.
You get 2 hours. Legit, they time you. You get 2 hours,
Wow.
but you can order up to 20 different meats and stuff at a time.
Yeah.
So it refreshes every 5 minutes.
What's the name?
K-Pot?
Okay.
We waited for 40.
Is that in Turkey Creek?
Yeah, it's right across from.
I've been looking at that.
It was a 45-minute wait when we went yesterday.
Okay.
But it is
I will totally do that.
holy shit. Like I was like, it's super complicated.
Yeah, I've
though.
been eyeing that.
When you go, it's super complicated. So you sit down, they come up to you. When you walk in, they're like, do you want to do the soup or do you want to do the grill? And we're just like, we've never been here. We don't know. And they're like, okay, your server will explain. So the lady comes over and she has an iPad. And so you order everything you don't have to talk to anybody. You order everything off the iPad.
Hell yeah.
And the people just keep bringing you
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it's good though because you can have your broth sitting there
Yeah.
and you keep getting more meat, so it keeps seasoning. Oh, it's so
Sounds amazing. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you guys should have that. Order that in.
nah.
They bring a little stove.
There's some weird people who go there. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like the people who were coming in and out of that building were weird.
All sorts of
And
folks.
Grace said she went to the bathroom because she had to pee, and she said all the stalls were filled with girl.
It just opened,
It's
though.
disgusting.
It just opened.
Now there's some weirdos in there.
Mm.
I know I'm not perfect, but there's some weirdos coming into that restaurant.
So it's delicious, but the people
Like
there.
the freaks of Knoxville came out and went
Hell
to that
yeah.
restaurant. But the food is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
It is so good.
It's very conflicting.
Like my mom was eating the food. My mom doesn't. When we go to a restaurant, she's a picky eater.
yeah.
Like she pick food, but no, she was wolfing down some food
Mm.
because they got seafood. You gotta think the steak, like the most premier steak they have, you can get as many as you want.
Beautiful. Wagyu.
Okay, they don't have wagyu, but the Korean beef,
Next.
the beef bulgogi.
Yeah.
Fire.
I love
You can also order
bulgogi.
beef tongue.
I should probably figure out like her most missed meals and just have them all like ready.
Grace's is an Italian sub,
Yeah.
which she's already eaten one.
Hell yeah.
Everything you're not supposed to eat, she's already eaten.
Nice.
She likes raw sushi, but it's not like she's not dying for it.
Yeah.
Like she likes to eat it,
Yeah.
but it's not something that she's like crazy about. I definitely know she wants an Italian sub.
Italian sub. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind right now.
It's
I better
deli
get
meat.
that.
And you're not supposed to eat deli meat, and like you can eat seafood, but it has to be cooked.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all the sushi she gets now is like crab and like it's all cooked.
I consulted my coworkers about circumcision.
Oh, that's something you have to deal with.
It is.
I don't.
You do not yet. You might have a boy. But yeah, so like we're definitely going to, but like last ditch effort, I was like, give me a reason I shouldn't cut my kid's junk off.
Infection?
Very low risk.
Did you
Very
look it
low
up?
risk. Yeah, no, I didn't. But I consulted my female coworkers who all circumcised their children, and the overall consensus is everybody does it. So just do it.
Well, it's definitely high risk of infection. And secondly, I don't know, when he's older,
Yeah,
meets a girl,
yeah,
gets to doing the business,
right.
that's going to be weird.
It is. Yeah, so I think the social pressure, it's just easier to remove it, which is wild. It's so wild. So we're going to do
Socially.
it. Socially. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to circumcise him. Hopefully he's not mad at me.
Why would he be mad at you?
I don't know. It's like,
Nobody wants a sock, man.
I get it. But like, if it was any other body part, like, Dad, why did you remove my thumbs? It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I don't look down and say, thanks, Dad.
I do. Way too often.
I'm going to ask him about that when he comes on the podcast.
Why? Where is it? Where did you put it, Dad? Oh man,
I wanted that.
that's one of those things where like I know like moms save the little belly button thing. What is that called?
The umbilical cord?
Yeah, I could see some moms being like, "Yeah, I got it right here, sweetie. Here's the edge of your penis." Just like she turned it into an earring.
Ugh.
But the thing is, you know that there are moms that do that.
That's like the placenta?
Yeah,
You know,
I
some
think
people
that's yeah.
save it and eat it. Like there's women who dry it out, put it in pill form, and they take it because apparently it's super good for you.
I don't care.
That's
I
f***ing
care.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's not okay.
That is disgusting. This is very controversial. That's
Is it
gross.
gonna add a year to your life? Is it gonna make you smarter?
It's
It's
not
not gonna
gonna do
do shit. It's like eating some carrots. All right, just eat some carrots. Don't belly button rock.
That's disgusting.
I don't like it. That's weird.
I'm not gonna say who, but somebody told me, somebody
Yeah.
that I know,
Yeah.
asked me if I was gonna drink or taste my wife's breast milk.
And
I said no.
I will totally do it.
I said no.
This is interesting because I'm not going to look at the birthing process, but you are. But I'm totally
Hold on.
down.
Hold on.
Please.
If you go back to the last episode, I said I'm gonna peep it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peep. A little quick peep. That's
Yeah.
it.
But
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna sit there
peeping.
and watch.
So it's interesting that like the peeper doesn't want to try the juice, and the man who's too scared to look is totally down for it. That's interesting.
But anyways, this person told me,
Yeah.
he was like, dude. I was like, yeah. He goes, I like filled up a cup last night or this morning, like halfway filled.
With breast milk. Okay. Thank
And he
God.
said, dude, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's disgusting.
Add a little
dude."
Nesquik, bro. It
No.
tastes like
he
anything
said,
else.
he was like, I'm honest. He's going to hear this and laugh, but he was like, I'm honestly thinking about putting a scoop of protein in the next one.
Thank you.
I was like, that is disgusting.
I bet it's great for you.
Uh,
I will try
It's as
it.
good for you as eating the placenta. That
Yeah.
is disgusting.
I'm going to try it.
That's gross.
Not for health. I'm just curious.
Mhm.
I'm just curious. It's so weird. Like so visually you are more strong.
I mean, I'm sure I will, but it's
Oh,
disgusting.
well, there you
Like, I will not want to go out of my way.
This is going to be the situation where like Squidward has been on Krabby Patties his whole life. And then he tries one and he's in total denial and he's like trying to make, you're going to try that breast milk and it's going to be a problem because you're not going to be able to stop. You're going to be stealing the bottle Like, he won't, like, why? He's so hungry all the time. And you're just, like, sucking that down. Oh, man.
No,
it's
that's
coming.
disgusting.
You're going to hate yourself
The
for
only
it.
reason I'm going to do it is because I know Grace. And she's going to be like, just try it.
She's going to make you.
Every day, try it.
Drink that milk.
Try it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pure pressure try.
Yeah.
That's it. Nah, that's disgusting.
You're going to love it.
It's disgusting.
Everything you're saying now is going to make you love it.
You're going to come in here with like a Capri Sun packet. Do this great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like fixing, like adding a little Nesquik, like getting the flavor
That's
right.
so gross.
I'm going to come in with a Camelback and you're going to know exactly what's up. Like, why isn't that clear?
Yeah, buddy.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
That's fucking gross.
Interesting. Very interesting.
No. Everything else does. I'm excited.
Yeah, everything but drinking that titty milk.
Well, he texted me last night I wonder what time the baby was born. Because he texted me last night at like, 8 o'clock our time?
Yeah.
And he sent the picture this morning.
Hasn't slept since.
But if he hasn't slept, he probably had the baby last like midnight or something.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him. The last thing I was going to do is to start asking him questions. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, you're a dad. So.
Did he? I bet he's going to talk about the tar. That's what my coworkers are talking about.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm sure.
Have you heard of the tar?
Yeah. I told
That's
you about the
interesting.
tart.
Everybody's told me about the tar special.
And then the next after that
Yeah.
is like a seedy mustard. It's like,
Hell
looks,
yeah.
yeah. Have you ever had mustard that's like the Dijon or the,
I've had fancy mustard.
it's not Dijon, it's the,
Oh,
it's like the thick mustard. It has like a lot of seeds in it.
it has a word. It's a word that sounds like an inappropriate word.
I don't know the name of it, but it's like mustard that's not fully ground up. It's like grainy mustard.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Chunky mustard.
Sure. That's what we're going to be looking
That's
at.
round 2.
And apparently baby, I don't know if this is true or not. Their don't stink until they start eating regular food.
That's cool. You get a solid
But
6
that
months or
has
something.
to be a lie.
Yeah, everybody's just nose blind to it.
I feel like everybody now is like, oh, you're going to be so happy.
Yeah.
And then after they're going to be like, you're
I wish you could just have tubes that's just sucking that all day. You know, like baby, because they're not moving around. You know, like, why don't you just have a tube that has negative pressure, just pulling the poop out, so you don't have to change that diaper every day?
7 diapers a day is the average.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a lot of diapers.
For a newborn.
Yeah. I feel like we're fairly stocked. I think we'll make it a week with the
Yeah,
amount
but
of
if
diapers.
you think of 7 diapers a day,
yeah.
half of those are going to be done throughout the day. So by the time I get home from work, I'll have to change like 2.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey. I got so much to do.
But the issue is going to be, it's not an issue, but Grace told me, she's like, I'm going to put you on diaper duty at night.
Yeah.
So when the baby starts crying, you'll
Yeah.
change the diaper and then you'll hand her to me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Got to do your part.
I think Grace is going to take over though. I mean, I want to do it. I'll be excited too. But
You'll be so excited to change. What are you saying?
I'm
What
saying,
words are you saying?
I'm excited to be involved, but I think she's going to try.
I'm just
and do
happy to
too
be
much.
here.
Exactly, but I think she's going to do too much.
Yeah.
I had a dream last night about our baby.
Last night.
About our baby.
I'm going to cut that off.
What?
Pause it. Go ahead. Tell your story.
I
Let
was
me
gonna-
remember my story. Hold on. Garden? No. Got it. Go ahead.
Mine's super fast. Had a dream about the baby. That picture I just showed you, it looked just like that.
Yeah.
But it was like 20 more pounds, and it was pure fat.
Wow.
And she was like, Dad. And I was like, what the hell?
What? Just turns into the Indiana Jones sequence. She's the ball.
Yeah. I think our kid's going to look like me with Grace's eyes. That's
And
my
your mustache?
That's my envision. She's going to have Grace's eyes.
What color eyes?
Grace has hazel. Or
Hazel.
greenish hazel. But she's super chunky.
Yeah. 20-pound newborn is something
No, I was
else.
like, what the?
That's what happens when you wait that extra week. Like,
I know.
40 weeks is fine. 41 weeks is an extra 20
So bad.
pounds.
But I know you're going to tell your story.
Please.
But if you wait to 41 weeks,
Yeah.
the possibility of it breaching and or something happening to where they have internal bleeding
Yeah.
skyrockets.
You guys are just going to give birth naturally if it gets near that point. That's what's going to happen. Like, you're not going to just go past your due date.
I don't know.
That's what's going to happen.
Maybe.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did. All right, I'm telling my story.
There's like 6 under there.
That's gross. So we did a little baby moon this weekend.
Don't tell it to Grace. She'll be pissed.
Yeah, we did a little baby moon. My mom set us up. She booked us a place, which was crazy sweet. So we went down to the forest, to the Smokies, and had a little cabin and ate some good food. Oh, Lord. And we did the little like dinner and a show pirate thing where like acrobatic pirates are just dancing. Yeah. Oh, man. It's way better than you think it is. No, it's awesome. Fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely taking the kid there. They had parrots flying around. There were seals doing tricks. It was great. We're on our way back. And she's like, oh, my dad and everybody are gardening when we get back. I'm going to go garden. And I'm like, you are. Like, that's all been, because the past few days, like, she'll drop, like, some chips on the ground, and she'll be like, can you pick it up? Because, like, she just can't lean anymore. Yeah. And so she's like, yeah, I'm going to go garden. That. And so I argued with her for, like, 10 minutes in the car. Like, I made her pinky swear, like, you are not going to go out to the garden. That's silly. She's way too far into it. That's stupid.
Grace can't even, if we're in the car, I always keep my water bottles, or her water bottle is too big to put in the cup holder, so she puts it by her foot. It's like legit right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, can you hand me your water? She's like,
I can't reach it.
Legit. That's the sound she makes.
Yeah.
If I hear the, that means, I got it.
Yeah.
I have to
She's crushing Winona as she leans forward.
Has your wife ever sucked in?
That's a really personal question.
I'm saying, like,
that is ridiculously inappropriate.
It's called hugging the baby.
Oh, dude.
I hate it.
It's terrifying.
I'm like, stop killing my child.
You can see it. They're like Han Solo frozen.
Which we've already talked about this.
I don't like that.
But when they go like this and lean back, you can see the
it's not
shape
it's terrifying.
Has she done it recently?
No, thank God.
Have her do it recently, and you will legitimately see exactly where it's sitting, and you're just like, stop.
Yeah. It's real scary. What's that movie where the thing comes out of the stomach?
I don't know.
Predator? No, it's not. Alien. That's like somebody who's really scared of pregnancy and just made it a horror film.
Yeah, I'm scared of pregnancy. It honestly has not been that bad. I'm saying, like, it's stressful waiting for the labor portion.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm saying overall, like, Grace has been, like, super chill. Besides that first month.
Was she just crazy sick?
Yeah. Besides the sickness, she's already said this. Besides sickness, it's been completely fine. Yeah. There was a shift. She was fine until the first appointment where the doctor said, we're pushing you back, like for the delivery. Up until that point, like, she was like, I was completely fine. I was content waiting till my full term.
Yeah.
But when he told me no, now I'm sitting here like,
there's false hope.
Now she's like, I want the baby now. I need the baby out of me now. I need it. Like, my body is starting to like hurt. I need the baby out.
Yes.
But she said until he said that, I was completely chill.
Yeah. Same thing for her. Same thing. We had it so good. Yeah, they gave us false hope.
Oh, and that's what I was going to say. When she got not denied, when they pushed her back.
You can't have the baby.
It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It was like almost like she wasn't even, you know, when you're a kid and you're like, I need this toy, I need this toy, I need this toy, I need this toy.
Right.
And then you get it and you're just like done with it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it feels. Is like, I need
this baby.
I need it. And he was like, you can't have it. And then we're just like, oh.
I don't want this baby.
Now I just feel like she's not even pregnant anymore.
Yeah.
That's how me and her, I was like, I told her that like analogy and she was like, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And I was like, it feels like we just got denied and we're not going to have
We've been cheated.
Like, what the
Yeah, I do feel out of it. Like, there was like the honeymoon phase of it where like, I'm so ready. And now I'm pissed. I'm like, give me him. I want my child.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
She's like, this thing needs to come out of me now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it could cook a little bit longer, but...
Let him cook.
If the doctor wasn't going on vacation next week, I would be completely chill.
Yeah.
But this bozo has to go on a golf retreat, and he's planning our pregnancy around it. I'm like, dude, then figure something else out.
That's awesome.
Like, that's ridiculous.
I'm glad they're paid well.
I feel like that's why our hospital is known for C-sections, is because they're so busy that they push people back, and so it causes people to go further, and they do a C-section.
Yeah.
And Grace is cool with a C-section now. She's like, if it
Really?
comes to it, I'm fine. I don't want to, but if I have to, I will.
I'm still so scared of that.
I'm not scared of it, but it's not me getting cut
I ain't
open.
afraid.
I'm not the one getting cut open.
I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of no baby.
Now, are you prepared to do this all again?
I don't get that part. Isn't that crazy? Like, all again, but also, like, you're taking care of a kid during the day, bro.
Yeah.
And then you got another one coming. So, like, the kid's crying, the wife is throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grace's sister is about to have, like, she's having another baby,
Yeah. Number 2.
and their other baby's not even 1.
That's
He just
wild.
turned 1, but it was like she's 23 weeks.
Were they
pregnant?
trying for it? Or they were just
don't know.
chill? Yeah.
But like 23 weeks pregnant,
Yeah.
and your baby just turns 1. I can't fathom that.
I feel like I need at least 2 year gap.
Oh, a 2-year gap.
Yeah.
I just want the baby to like be old enough to where they are walking and stuff and somewhat coherent.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot fathom someone like a baby who's not coherent plus another baby who's just born.
Yeah. That's too much baby.
Plus, it gives Grace time to she wants to be her old self. Like that, she wants to be skinny again.
Yeah.
That gives her time to like work on herself.
Yeah.
And then go back to work for a little bit.
And
get
then
back
it all up.
and then it all up.
That's wild.
I better have a boy though next. Because
How
if we have
heartbroken will you be?
if we have a boy and a girl,
Yeah.
I think I might be done.
Same.
I don't need more.
I am going to be done, and I will fight for that. But I think I'm going to be done regardless.
Maybe 3.
Really?
No, you can't have 3.
It weirds me out. Like,
Because if you have 3, you got to have 4.
I'm of 4 children, but I think the notion like of the kids outnumbering the adults is just too much. You know? I feel like I'd feel totally outnumbered.
I don't know. I see.
You're already talking yourself into
I see both sides.
You're having 3 children.
No, I see both sides.
And
no,
if you
I
have
wouldn't
3,
have 3. I'd have 4.
You're going to have 4.
But I see both sides.
Yeah.
I see the side that my dad told me. He said, have kids young.
Yeah.
Because then when you're older, you guys can enjoy life together. Right? But I also see
Sure.
the side where it's like, have 4 kids. If you have 4, you have a bigger family. That means more kids, like
Yeah.
grandkids and all that shit. So, because if you only have 2, that means you're technically, you have a best chance 4 grandkids per.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's 1 or 2. So you're going to have a smaller family, but if you have more kids, bigger family. Do you want a bigger family or do you want a smaller family?
Smaller. 100%.
I don't know. I like having a big family.
I want my kids to take care of me in my old age. I want them to put me up.
Yeah, but if you have 4 kids,
Yeah.
one of them's bound to make a lot of money.
Yeah, but the inverse is there. You know, one of them's going to be a drug addict that you have to sink all your money into, and so will the others, you know.
Yeah.
There's risks.
Yeah, but I like having a lot of siblings, though. You got to admit, having a lot of siblings has been fun to an
I'm
extent.
kind of in a corner here. Like, yes,
Answer it,
Andy,
buddy.
it's been a lot of fun.
Answer it, buddy.
I've enjoyed this. Yeah,
From
no,
my
it's,
experience, it's been
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I get to see the youngest sister is in her teenage phase, so she's like she's not there yet.
Yeah.
But like you can tell when she's older, she's gonna be cool to hang out with. Now she's
Hell
like
yeah.
she's in the dating phase, and I keep looking at my dad. I'm like, my daughter ain't dating until she's 30.
Yeah.
That's when she can start.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the sibling thing, they're good times and all that, but I don't know. Like, my parents came from massive families, like 8 and 10.
okay, that's too much.
That's incredible.
Legitimately like you're young. Like my dad's, he's the youngest.
Yeah.
His older brother
Yeah.
was moved out of the house and doing like in the military by the time he was even like
Yeah.
in high school.
Now, the beauty of a bunch of kids is pretty soon the oldest kids could be parenting alongside you. You know, like you have like a 15-year-old.
See, that's the issue.
It's self-sustaining,
but
bro.
that's the issue. My parents had me when my dad was 27 when my oldest sister was born.
Yeah.
So that means he was 29 when I was born.
Yeah.
Or 30, around that. Wherever the year fell. Yeah, he was 29 because his birthday's in July. There was a 10-year gap between. Me and Taylor didn't help with shit. But they still have 2 kids.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, I was 10 years old.
You should have been doing
I'm
more.
not doing I'm a kid. I was hanging out with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-mm.
Hudson, he's going to be doing my dishes. He's going to be making eggs pulled freshly from the chicken coop by the
Yeah.
time he's 4 years old.
Chicken coop, I can see.
If he can walk,
He
he
ain't
can
doing
make
dishes.
an omelet. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't doing your dishes.
I'll get him a little tiny sink that he can reach. That thing right there would be a perfect sink for Huddy.
It could be.
I'd like to buy that sink.
It's not a sink.
It is now.
It's a dog bowl.
It was.
And these were tires.
Yeah. Now it's the table. I love our table. It's great.
I can't wait for Bobby to come over here.
I only wish our chairs were also tires.
I can't wait for Bobby to walk in this house and be like, what the f***?
What did you do?
I've sent him pictures.
Yeah. What did you do to my home? We got to haul these boxes.
No.
Are they part of it now?
They're part of it, but there's a lot of projects there.
I see.
I like the cardboard.
These are cowboys in the making.
That one's already been painted.
Yeah.
It's been primed. I got to paint it, though. A lot of work to do.
You got to get Winona one of these hats. You got to get her a 10-gallon hat.
I know. I got to get myself a 10-gallon hat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You got to get yourself a 10-gallon hat and a Bjorn that wraps around the 10-gallon hat. So the baby's just chilling.
My dad said he only wore that Bjorn twice.
Oh, yeah?
He was like, you wear it once or twice and you're over it.
I'm going all day, son. I'm going on hikes, taking them downtown. I'm getting chickens taken care of. That Bjorn's going to be on me constantly. I'm never going to wear it on my back.
Like, no, heck no.
I don't even know why they make them like that, because you just can't defend
that's for when
that.
That's for when the baby's older, though.
I don't care what age. Like, if you slip
You're not going to be wearing
and you
your...
just body slam.
Yeah, but you're not going to be wearing your 3-year-old on your chest.
You don't know me.
You'll have lower back...
If you don't know me,
have lower back pain.
then I'll move him down to, what's the...
That would be even worse. It's like, if you wear the one on your back, it's like a backpack.
Yeah.
It's like, it wraps around your stomach.
Yeah.
So you have back support. That's something for like Disney.
I guess. The Bjorn
Who the
is
hell
like...
is going to body slam you?
No. Like, you slip. Like, say you're on a hike and you hit a slippery rock and you fall back. Can you imagine the rest of your life you have this memory that you just catapulted your son
but if you're on
into
a
the
hike
earth?
with your baby on your back, you're not going to be hiking like that.
He'll be on my front. And then my arms protect him. And he's safe. Blindside.
Yeah, but then you're going to fall on your back.
This team's your family, Michael.
You're going to fall on your back, and then he's just going to go wham right in your chest.
Fall on my back.
If you fall backwards, he's going to go whop.
That's fine. Instead of sandwich between me and the earth, bro. What the hell?
No, you can just get a helmet.
For him?
Yeah. Like a white one.
Yeah. No. That's silly. You're being silly. Yeah, I don't know. No back stuff. He'll be in the stroller more than anything.
I was going to say,
I'm
just
sure.
get like an off-road wheeling stroller.
Yeah. Or you can learn
That's a
to
lot
walk.
to push, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot to push.
Well, they have like a self-push or like self
Let's be honest
thing.
here. Let's be honest.
Dude.
You're not getting one of those.
Dude.
You get your one wheel
Yeah.
and then push
Mount
it.
it to the front or something. Motorized stroller. That'd be bad. Or I could just stay home. Save energy.
You
The
get a
baby
scooter
can
with
see
a wagon.
the baby can see anything he wants from the comfort of the living room. He can see the world. That's what phones are for, bro. You just hand that baby that phone and he figures it out. He learns the values of the world by getting on TikTok.
It's true.
You look and he's like, first word, skippity. Skippity toilet. That's what the kids say these days.
No, we're probably going to take her to a lot of markets and stuff.
That sounds very Disney.
No.
We're going to take her to markets.
They have a farmer's market in
Get some fruit.
Market Square.
Okay. You're going to do
Fresh
it once.
fruit. Yeah.
You're going to do it once.
I am excited for the summertime, though.
Yeah.
Go on my dad's boat.
Yeah. Them coming during the summer is sick.
Yeah.
That's a great time to have a baby.
They had a... Have you seen my dad's boat?
Mm-hmm. The pontoon?
Yeah.
It's like a speed pontoon.
So there's an attachment that you can attach to the... I don't know what the bimini.
Okay.
and it's like a swing that hangs.
Ooh, fun.
So like she can sit there and go on the swing under the shade,
Yeah,
and she can go in the water if
that's
she wants
fun.
to. But it won't be till like it wouldn't be till next year if she's really on the boat.
Yes, you
This
don't want
year,
to put a
no, this year we're gonna take her out, but we're gonna go super slow.
cool.
Probably
I'm
towards the end.
I'm gonna get my kids swimming by like 1 year old. I've seen them do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they just toss them in the water
yeah. Cause my
because
little sister,
they
she
naturally float on their back.
right. But I saved my sister from drowning when she was like 4 or something. Like I just looked over and she was in the little floaty,
Yeah.
but she was upside down.
God.
She was just like feet flying everywhere, and I just flipped her up, but nobody noticed. You know, wouldn't that be a to die?
Did you get recognition?
No, bro.
Are you the one that flipped her over?
I was. It was me.
I saved her.
At Austin. Oh, did I flip her upside down? That's great. No, I didn't. I might have.
I think.
Did it. Yeah, so my kid's gonna know how to swim as soon as possible because
yeah.
drowning is a way to die.
We're gonna be on
never,
the lake a lot
Yeah,
in the summertime.
yeah.
So like,
You gotta do it.
but like, no, my dad said nobody went with them last year. He said he went out by himself more than people went with him.
Nice.
So I'm like, we're changing that this year, buddy.
You, your dad, and
Because I'm gonna have nothing to do. I can't just go run up to the store, like the thrift store. I can't go run up to the mall. I can't run up to go golf. I can't do shit.
You got a baby.
Because Grace is working most weekends.
Yeah,
So she'll be working for like 2 or 3 hours.
got it.
So I'll be home alone, not doing jack.
You'll just be hanging out with your kid.
Which is gonna be great. But at some point, I'm gonna get bored.
Gotta get on that water.
Because I get very bored very quickly.
How often do you think your parents are gonna take care of the kid?
Often.
Oh yeah.
Grace already sent. So Grace booked 22 weddings. Probably 23 now.
Okay.
From April until throughout all of summer.
Cool.
And that's there's some Tuesdays in there, there's Saturdays, and Grace sent all the dates to my mom. My mom's like, done. I was like, all right.
That's
sounds good.
sick.
Sounds great. On the weekends, I'll do it though.
Yeah. Wait.
But I'm going to be at my parents' house.
So she's doing the wedding. Are you just gonna go do your own thing?
No. On Tuesdays, I'll be at work. My mom's
Yeah.
going to watch her while she's gone.
Got it.
But then on the Saturdays, it's just going to be me.
Nice.
Which is kind of
Man
because
time.
she took a wedding in Chattanooga in April or May. So I have to watch the kid for like 4 hours by myself.
Oh no.
That's going to be terrifying.
They've been watching that kid for 9 months. You calm your titties.
Have they though?
I gotta watch a kid for 4 hours.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
How am I gonna talk to all my
you're going
trucker
to be
friends?
stressed. You're going to be stressed. That too. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
How you gonna keep that kid from having a mouth on her? With all your work.
get some earphones.
Yeah.
Mute that. Mother.
Yeah. Gonna learn to sound it out.
She's going to know how to dispatch a truck.
Hell yeah, brother. 3 years old, organizing freight.
What's a flatbed?
Need a 30 by 42 flatbed.
35.
That's a big flatbed. That's
Oh
a
my
square
gosh.
flatbed. If I ever seen one.
Is that 53 foot? You going to North Carolina?
Ah.
No, my customer loves it.
What?
He's like, when'd she do? When'd she do? He's
Yeah.
like, hey, just to let you know, she can't have the baby this weekend because we're really busy, but next weekend's all good. And I was
Nice.
like, I'll let her know, buddy.
I wonder if any truckers have ever like had a kid on the road and just like
Yeah.
single father kind of you know, like
I'm sure.
that baby was born on the road.
I'm sure.
That'd be kind of cool.
Would
It
it
would be a
though?
life, but the story is pretty cool.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
There was a girl at Hardin Valley who both of her parents were truck drivers. And they would be gone. She told me that they were gone for like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And so it'd just be her and her brother at the house
How old was the brother?
around the same age.
How old were they?
We were in high school.
Oh, okay. That's
For
kind
like
of
weeks at a
parenting.
time. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man. But for the parents, though, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and lucrative. Tag team and trucking
That's insane.
you can make a lot of
Team
money.
driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can make a lot of money, bro,
You can.
because you get
If
hauls.
you do
that-
it correctly.
Yeah.
We also cannot.
Yeah.
It's
I know this stuff. I don't. I don't know the roads.
the roads.
Yeah. I work with my hands. These are my money makers.
See those
All
calluses
calloused
right
and
there? Yeah. It's from
yeah.
working hard.
I'm a creative, so
This is
I don't
from the
really
gym.
know this blue collar.
I work at a desk.
Nice.
Yeah.
I work at a desk half the time. I like it. I like the desk, and then I like getting on the road.
My boss said we're gonna have the baby on March 12th. That's
Cool.
in 2 days.
Oh,
He said that 2 weeks ago.
yeah. It's lining up pretty good. And that puts you at, is that Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be induced on Thursday.
We get,
She can go natural tonight.
if that happened right now, like,
That'd be fire. It'd be
Yeah.
great for the pod.
I know, right? Yeah. I've told Huddy that once or twice. I'm like, dude, you come whenever you want, but if we're recording a pod, that'd be so sick.
That'd be very sick.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'd freak.
Call.
I'd tell you to lock up because I'm dipping.
Yeah. I'd probably go and eat those pretzels you talked about, take some hoodies. I'd probably take a Petey Pablo thing.
How bad do you want that, cowboy?
I don't want it yet. It's not done. Gotta wait.
That's iconic, though. We're going to have to keep that in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could fit the whole Dude, We're Dads logo on the hat.
That's going on the wall.
Do like a burn thing. You know how like people burn the wording into wood?
Yeah, but it's cardboard.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying future, like a finalized thing. Right in the center.
Yeah. It's a project that never ends.
Like babies.
Like babies.
When are you kicking your kid out of the house?
I was thinking like 14.
Hell yeah. I was going to wait till 16.
Nah, she's living with me forever.
That's cool.
She's never leaving.
That's cool. But like 18?
Kicking him out?
Yeah.
Never.
Really? Really?
I was never kicked out.
Huh.
I was dating
let me
Grace.
think.
We and her moved out. After we got engaged, we
Yeah.
got our own apartment.
Yeah.
But I feel like our time is different.
All right. What if she's like 30?
Yeah, you're gone.
Okay. 29?
You're gone.
25?
You're gone.
20?
No, not 25. Depends on what she's doing. Like if my kid wasn't, let's say she was like in school at
Yeah.
UT
Yeah.
and she was like, I would rather stay with you guys and not have to pay rent.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think that's cool. As long as there's trajectory.
There's trajectory.
As long as they're not using you.
Like if
you
if I was 25 living at my parents' house playing video games, working at the brewery or
Hell yeah.
some sort of restaurant.
Yeah.
No, get the you're paying
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah. So that's it. It's
Because you
less
gotta
about.
push them.
Right.
You don't want to,
Yeah.
but you got to.
Yeah.
But I lived at my parents until I was 21, 22.
I think that's the right mindset. As long as they're working towards something.
And I
They
had
can do
no
what they want.
trajectory. I moved out when I started at where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I was detailing boats living in their basement.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
But we're making money.
You were trajectorying.
But I was saving my money though at the time, so I didn't have to pay rent.
I've never saved money.
Because we looked at apartments while I was detailing boats.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I started my new job that I was like, okay, let's find our own place.
How is it having a house to yourself
It's
for the first
phenomenal.
time? Is it?
It's great.
Why is it better than an apartment?
Because you don't have neighbors to your left and right. You got so much more space.
Yeah.
Dogs can go in the backyard.
Yeah.
Fenced in.
You don't have to pick it up. The dog. You can leave that.
No.
That's up to you. That's all
No,
I'm
it's-
saying. Like
no, it's-
before.
It's ideal though,
Yeah.
because Grace can't walk those dogs. Like if with a leash, they would yank her and pull her, and she can't do it. So all she does is open the back door and gone.
That is nice.
Wes is out there all day, like legit. She just cracks the door open, leaves
Hell
it
yeah.
open, and he just goes all day.
Nice.
That dude's digging 3 holes out there.
Can't do that at an apartment.
You cannot do that in an
You would
apartment.
instantly lose your thing.
It is wild how many times they pissed and floor in apartments. It's wild. But now looking back, it's like, how the hell do we even do that in the first place?
No. Yeah.
Dogs do not belong in apartments.
No, it's bad. The apartment I was in was on the river. Like it was killer. It was
Wait,
four.
where?
I can't even
I'm
remember.
saying, what state were you in?
Here. This was it. This was the last house I lived in, or last apartment.
Wait, you guys lived in an apartment?
Yeah, for 2 or 3 months. Very short time frame. It was like $400 a month
Where?
on the river.
I'm saying.
I'm not gonna
Where?
say
Downtown?
it. I'm gonna keep it secret.
Was it downtown?
I'm gonna keep it secret.
Why?
Save those pricing for the other people. I don't
It's
want.
definitely not $400 anymore.
No. But everybody smoked, and so the whole place just smelled like shit. It was really
Weed?
bad. Weed, but also just standard cigarettes.
Ugh.
You know, it was the cigarettes that was just real nasty.
Yeah.
And it was like we were on the river. It was so pretty, but it just smelled like shit.
Our neighbor in Tucson, there's actually 2 dudes living together. They were not gay.
Hell yeah.
They it didn't matter what time you went outside.
Yeah.
I'm saying I would leave work at 3 a.m. or leave for work at 3 a.m. And they were outside. We would get home late, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 10 or 11. They'd be outside.
Nice.
Early in the morning, they were outside.
They live outside.
Smoking cigarettes.
All day.
But they had it was like you ever seen those big tubs of like cashews?
Yeah.
I'm saying like the clear ones from Costco.
Yeah.
They cut a hole in the top and they would just drop their cigarettes in there. But it was filled to the brim.
Gross.
It was so gross.
Collecting that.
There was ashes all over their ugh. They were super nice guys.
Yeah.
But it was
It's
just
so smelly.
disgusting.
It's so smelly. I don't get it when I see people smoking with the windows rolled up.
Oh,
It's just filling it up. Oh man.
disgusting.
You gonna let your kid smoke?
If she says, "Dad, when she's 21 and she
Yeah.
says, I want to smoke a cigar with you,"
Yeah.
I'd say sure.
Okay. 21.
Nah.
Yeah, cigarettes are smelly.
Are you gonna let your kid drink?
That's a tough one, dude. Cause like you go too hard and they're just gonna gravitate towards it. Mom and dad don't want me to do it, so I'm gonna do it, you know? But like if you like encourage it, I don't know. I have no idea. Thank God, you know.
I feel like my parents did it perfectly.
Which was?
They said, you can drink as long as you're at our house.
Okay.
Obviously, I did it outside of their house.
Hell
but
yeah.
like for the most part, they said, as long as you're here,
Yeah.
we don't care.
Yeah.
That was when I was like 19, 20, like
Yeah.
around 21.
Yeah.
I feel like other people that I knew whose parents were strict, they were crazy. Like it encouraged them to go out of their way.
I feel like it's the psychology of the kid. You just have to wait and see, like, are they the type that's gonna rebel if it's not allowed?
My parents got me like a handle of Jack Daniels for like my 20th birthday, or for Christmas when I was 20.
Hell yeah.
But I never drank it. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It just sat there. I was like, I'm not drinking this.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I got 2 decades to decide.
But I also feel like those parents who are too chill, those kids were also like...
That's what I'm saying, the spectrum. Like, you have to figure out that thing in the middle that keeps them from themselves up.
See, me and Grace had completely different parents.
Yeah.
Her parents were very strict. My parents were like, make good decisions.
And you both turned out all right.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
But like, yeah. I
You
mean,
were
kids
gonna
are
go
good.
somewhere else with that.
The kids, yeah, I will. I mean, it's the same. No, it was the same. We turned out the same.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like it depends on the kid.
Right. It totally does. Yeah. Some kids need, you know, the longer leash, and some kids need to get shut down. Depends on the child. Uncertainty. We got decades.
Now, if we're sitting there and she's like, "Dad, you want a drink?" And I'm like, "Sure."
You're 3 years old.
But then
Calm
she's
down.
had like 6 and I've had 1. I'm like, let's
Whoa.
calm down. What are we doing?
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, 2 months from now, she's going to be on her first sippy cup of breast milk, and you're going to be on your 6th. And she's going to be like, "Dad, we got to have a discussion."
Yeah, but then also...
Like, you can drink the breast milk as long as you're home, Dad.
I guess.
As long as you're inside, you can be drinking that titty milk.
Yeah. I don't know. But I feel like in other countries, though, they have red wine at dinner.
And everybody's chill.
Everybody's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the individual.
But I'm going to drink that titty milk.
Hey, there it is.
We'll keep on walking down the boulevard. Got no directions, we've been lost from the start. It's such a strange world we're living in. So many things to see, but